I won't wait advance 5 years, I guarantee I'll be.
Yeah, I'll come to
boy.
work every day.
That is so long.
Sure.
Yeah, well,
You're right.
like I said, I mean, if we can have some type of language like that, that'd be, oh, you know, be good.
Okay, we'll do that.
So, did we didn't settle on our calendar, did we? I think we got.
Is that the end of that comment period? Is there any public comment allowed right there?
We're doing the 4th and the 8th for backup, you agreed?
No,
Yes, no?
we will let you know when public comment happens,
Alright,
that's for sure.
so do we agree that the budget will state 10,000 for utility appraisals?
Yeah, I'm okay with that for,
Yeah, for now.
for
Yeah.
what,
Yeah,
for
cause
a
that
placeholder
is
for
what
now.
he will charge us, is 10 grand.
Yeah,
Right.
for a placeholder for now,
So
yeah.
I will
So-
put a place, adjust it to 10,000
Yeah.
on the
Right,
assessment.
so at the same time, should we add some money to the reval? Warrant article?
We have 10, he originally said we don't need to, but I put it in the warrants. Cause after the conversation that he had.
What article?
We already have 35,850.
What article is that?
Capital reserve, no, highway, revaluation number 6.
See the town vote to raise the sum of 10,000. Yeah, so it doesn't specify
Which one?
which one or who has to do it, it just
Right.
says reval. So it can be utility reval, or it
Yeah.
can be,
Mhm.
It happens in the same year, so it'll be
Yeah.
part of the same.
Same thing, yeah, and we already got, 35,850 in there.
No, but we already spent 29
yeah,
change
last
this year.
29
This is
five.
balances of 930, I thought you said, last time we had the CIP, he updated it
Yeah,
as of
I
December.
mentioned that to her, and she said that we had spent,
Well, I'm gonna look at the trust funds, and I know we put 10 grand into it, and that will tell you, trust funds 35. 35. Here you go. Revale. At the end of 2014, we had $40,000 plus interest. We added 10 grand, so we had 50, and we spent 29.5. So that leaves what? 50,
20,000.
20,000,
20,000.
25.
where does that say?
This says 35,000,
No, that's wrong.
so we'll say somewhere around, what, you say 21?
Is it? I'm like brain dead now.
Yeah.
So,
You just wrote down.
50 minus 29.5.
25.
24, 25,
20,500 plus interest, which is not that much,
I
but.
think it's 24.5, but I might be.
So,
Okay.
when are they
Okay.
gonna be doing another reval? I mean,
2020.
2020,
for 4
we
years.
just had one, that's why everybody's
This
taxes
year,
are in.
we
And
lost
how much
10.
do they think it's gonna cost?
Well, this year we lucked out and we went with the low ball for
Yeah.
the, regular pickups,
Statistical, right?
and it was 29.5.
Okay,
And Sansucci did his, it was actually 8,000 times 5. His reval was more this year. George Sansucci's, but we were paying 8,000 every year for the last 5 years. $35,000 was earmarked, and he did the work this year.
yeah, okay, so, but the other guy, MRI or whatever,
It was actually,
whoever it was, when we do the next reval, how much are they figuring it's gonna cost? How much do they wanna put every year? I mean, that's a good question, I was
The
looking at that. Did he know how much money was left in the account?
yes.
Did
That's
he-
why he wasn't gonna go with an extra 10,000.
Yeah, that's
Because
why
he was
didn't want to do
budgeting
it.
his utility, he felt that what we had was enough to skip a year, because we would have 25. This year's bid came in at 29. And granted, they went with low bid, but we still have 4 or 5 years to accumulate $50,000, $60,000. He doesn't, we're doing a statistical in 2020,
Right.
that's what the goal is.
Right, and how much do they,
The high bid, when it came in at like 48.
yeah, I'm not interested in either, how much do they think it'll cost when they go out for bids? I mean,
Between 29 and 60 for just the town reval, not including utility. Utility would be 20,000 according to this
right,
contract.
right,
Well, I mean, we got more than pass coming and everything like that, and the easement properties are gonna cost
Those are
much
new,
more.
yeah.
So I mean, the he may take and eyeball us as, you know, be more expensive for our utility.
What are you gonna talk?
For the
Northern
Northern Pass,
Pass is gonna be new.
Yeah, that's gonna be
it's
pushing
gonna, it's gonna be pushing
the
values
values
up.
up.
If that goes through.
He's going through.
I mean, well, they just passed the one in Vermont.
It's gonna go
Make-
So now they're gonna have to prove that they need this besides the one in Vermont. I mean,
And
you
they're
only
making
need so
money
much
off that,
electricity. I mean, the one in Vermont is almost as big as the one that they're proposing in New
Yeah, but
Hampshire.
you also have a gas pipeline too, that they're pushing through the state too, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
And
not
Oregon.
coming here.
No, but it's still an
It's also
easement,
part of the same thing,
it's all
utilities,
easements.
it's all
Right.
utilities.
Okay, so your question
Yeah, but
again now?
he does the utilities in Dunbarton.
Right, but
Correct.
what happens throughout the state also may drive the property valuation,
Right,
revaluation
yeah,
in
but
Dunbar
also
too.
they become more valuable,
Exactly.
yeah.
Okay, so
It's
we
all
say
related.
20 for utilities and 50 for, that's 70, and we
Yeah.
got 20, so we need 50,
We have 25 roughly
yeah,
in the,
so you're gonna need, alright, 45, and
Mhm.
that's what, 4 and 5 years from now?
So even
You
if
could
we
So
go,
if we put 10,000, we should be okay,
correct.
yeah, okay.
So 10,000 in the budget, 10,000 on the warrant. Is that
Yeah.
what you're,
yep,
okay,
at
Got
this
it.
point in time, yep.
okay.
Is this, what's this about?
That was just the DRA's version of what passed, and see how
Oh, okay.
she writes, they write true, and
Raise, match, readings,
it was either use my draft
mm-hmm,
or refer to that,
oh,
okay, so I just gave you both pieces.
gotcha,
I
okay.
had more time, so I started on my warrant. Again, Tom, I think you keep trying to get the
Calendar,
calendar
well, I
date,
got February, figured out,
February 4th,
yeah, I got,
backup date the 8th on the
8th,
Monday
yeah,
night, you're
yeah.
okay with that,
yeah,
for snow
What is
date?
this for?
this is for,
Public
public hearing on the 4th with a backup date on the 8th. Now, can we talk about January for a minute?
Yeah,
Yep,
Alright, we're gonna have a workshop next week,
Next week?
or are we
well, I
gonna
think
do
that's
it,
what Lean is
or are we
driving
gonna do
at.
it the week of the 18th?
I think what Ted was just saying, he would like to get all these other budgets that we're gonna
Alright, so
listen to
the
next
week of the
week.
18th,
Yep, and then we have,
alright, so let's pick a night.
Well, we're not gonna get them till the 17th, right?
well, these,
No, I thought we were gonna
I
have
mean,
them
no,
next week.
14th, I mean,
The
Yeah.
14th, right.
14th, I'm sorry.
you'll get them next Monday.
So that means we should have them all Monday, so we can
Monday.
poke around at them
Mhm.
and then talk about them on,
On
the 14th.
right.
Yeah,
And then come in one night, the
Yeah.
week of the 18th, to do what we gotta do, and then wrap it up on the 21st.
yep. I mean, we still have 2 meetings, but there's a lot of pieces that we
Oh,
have to
there's a
work
lot
on.
of pieces, I'm okay, that's the way let's just pick a day.
Things that we have to discuss are the dedication of town report.
Yep.
Anybody have any suggestions for the
Yeah,
cover?
for the cover?
Yeah?
Well, for the cover and the dedication.
Yeah,
The dedication is another one?
Well, usually we do dedication in
I
non-public.
just-
Non-public, right.
I,
I think you should put the tree.
just put the memo in your basket that I sent
Yes.
out, notice for annual reports. I'm one day ahead of last time.
Annual report, yeah,
Who wants to write the annual report for the selectmen?
obviously.
Brian, well, I'm
Yeah,
writing one,
good,
I'm
yeah,
writing one
chairman.
for the, cemetery,
Chairman right there.
I've already started it.
Are you gonna do the 250th?
Yeah.
We have to do a closeout.
I was
In
gonna
my
do
spare
it.
time.
Okay, then what you do?
Allison, you're already doing enough.
Okay,
Delegate.
Alright,
We'll dictate it to him.
the week of the 18th, what are we gonna do?
the week of the 18th.
Yeah,
Well,
January,
We have a planning board meeting that Wednesday, don't we?
What?
Oh, yeah, the 20th, you have a planning
We
board
have a
meeting.
planning
how
board
about the
meeting.
19th? That's
My
a
wife is
Tuesday.
gonna love you this week, that week.
You don't wanna
What
do
is- What is
She's
it
already
you're
bitching at me
looking
about
for?
3 weeks,
We,
3
a
meetings
work,
this week.
a work night,
workshop?
work session.
Yeah.
What's the 11th?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday again, I can see it.
Now, hang on, we're gonna
Yeah.
have all of our,
You gotta get all our budgets in,
Hang on.
Ted, you
all
gotta,
the budgets will be in,
Right,
the
so we're not
14th.
meeting the 11th.
no,
Okay,
I have a dentist appointment that day.
okay, so on the 14th, we're gonna have a
Yes.
selectmen's meeting,
yeah,
and we should be able to,
We'll have the rest of the budgets in.
I'll have all the numbers in, and then we can really look at the bottom line.
So why don't we meet on the 19th?
Or the 18th,
The 18th is a Monday, I thought you guys all had a
That's a
holiday.
holiday.
yeah, but I need a night off here. Work a lot.
I'm okay with the 18th, I have to work
Sunday
that
night,
day, it
yeah.
don't matter to me. don't want me here.
You can't come in early, or get out early?
If I, no, I have too many other days I have to take off for stuff.
It's up to you, I'm here,
The 18th is a holiday.
yeah,
This isn't
Just
the
another day, so.
and you have a meeting on Wednesday,
Well,
the two of you,
the,
Planning board.
Well, I mean, 3 meetings in a row.
Well, I think you could.
the afternoon
Already have a
of,
this week.
either the morning of the 15th or late in the afternoon on the 15th, that's a Friday. I could be
My question, I guess,
So
is,
Friday.
why do we need a workshop? Why don't we wait till we,
Well, I just wanna pencil it in, we can cancel it if we don't do it, but I just don't, cause my calendar will fill up, Tim.
and it pushes me to get the numbers in
Right.
so that I can get you
Yeah.
guys what
So
you
even,
need,
it's
but,
just a tentative placeholder.
it doesn't matter to me, I'm just saying.
but if we're here till
I don't wanna
midnight,
meet just for the sake of.
No, I
meeting.
know, no, this is only if we need
There's
it,
plenty of work to be done.
only if
we're
we
gonna
need
be
it.
here till midnight, so spare me Friday morning, the 15th.
Okay,
Yeah, spare
that's
me Friday
fine.
morning, cause I'm doing the minutes from
Alright.
Thursday night.
And the 18th, unless you guys
Yeah,
have a
let's do it the
holiday,
18th.
nobody wants to work,
Let's do it the 18th.
Okay, wanna do
Alright.
the 18th.
7 o'clock,
7, you can't do 6, huh?
I don't get into town before
But
that.
we're here till midnight.
I know, but I don't get here, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll give up my holiday for you, Tom.
Me too.
Yes, you guys are wonderful, I love you
Yeah,
guys.
it's my holiday.
Okay,
Yeah, so.
alright,
Alright, so we're gonna have.
7 p.m. workshop on the 18th. Alright, anything else?
Well, I'm gonna say let's table the CIP portion of it until, it's getting late, we've been here 3 nights this week already, for most of, some of us.
what time is it?
Quarter past
Quarter
10.
past
Alright,
10.
10.
Getting tired of these, midnight meetings,
Yep.
so. And I think we have to get with Steve anyway, cause some of these numbers are obviously incorrect, so we gotta double check them.
Mhm.
This looks like it's an old version, I don't know why.
Well, I went into the computer because I
Oh,
should
you
be able
printed
to
this up.
find these, and I picked up the latest print date, which is the 29th, which was your last meeting.
Right, and these were updated as of that, so I don't know what happened there. So,
Yeah, you're right. I thought he contacted
Yeah,
the
he did.
trustees.
he did,
Okay,
cause when last time we met, he had it updated, and it was, as of that day, it was updated, so.
okay.
Hey, when did we say we wanted to bring that, architect in, 21st?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
gonna
let you
write,
do it on the 18th.
No, we can do it on 21.
I'm gonna, pencil him in, you're gonna follow
Yeah.
up, right?
I will.
January 21st?
Yeah. It's my father's 90th birthday, January 29th.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to him. So,
My father. On January 21, it'll be 90.
yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna go through this mailbox thing. Alright, we've got the, whatchamacallit there, the notice to get our reports in. We got an email, I think he sent it out to us as well, so we already know what it's what the radio testing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just got updated tonight that it passed.
Yep.
That's the old stuff. We had a question about the memorial bench from Sandra Gagne. Regarding that, if there was any update on it.
I thought we were waiting for.
Something, paperclip to that by mistake, or
No, I think that's all the,
did I do that, or?
Yeah, it's all the,
that's penny
yeah, it's
fence.
all the same stuff.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, that's stuff, no, I got paperclip to that.
This doesn't belong? Talking to me?
No,
Oh, Brian.
but,
So what were you saying about that?
I thought we were waiting for them. I thought somebody was coming,
No, I think you guys put
their
it on hold.
representative.
What's that, the
yeah,
bench?
after.
I think you wanted to create a policy for that.
Yes, that's what we're
comment.
gonna work
Okay.
on policy for the.
Alright, well, we sort of have one kind of, that I
A
stole from somebody else.
concerned citizen there, approached me about, an idea. Instead of doing memorial benches all over the place, is, to create a brick walkway from the town hall, like they used to have.
Yeah?
Walkway,
Yeah.
and then that way sell bricks,
Sell a
like,
brick?
with a name, date of birth and date of death kind of thing, it's a memorial brick for everybody, those are, once you sell off of them, we put the walkway in, obviously be more bricks that are blanked and there are with names, but eventually as they come out and get engraved and go back in, you know.
Yeah,
That's,
If you wanted to put this one behind us, I wouldn't object if you guys allowed a bench to go outside here, because we're
Yeah, I
here
know.
5 days a week.
yeah, we talked about
And
that.
it would be
yeah.
nice to sit outside
Yeah.
and
yeah, I
enjoy
know
the
that- well, they were
sunshine.
looking more towards the center of town or whatever,
Yeah,
but,
can we table that discussion for another night?
yeah.
Yeah.
We put on for the 21st, when we
Yeah,
have room, but I think,
Okay. Bench?
yeah.
yeah,
Just a copy of the purchase order for the gates from the cemetery is an FYI.
oh, really? Okay,
Yeah, Annette asked me to put that
yeah,
together.
These two go together, I think. Well, it came with this one.
Oh.
That's why.
Yep.
Tom's email about should we all add the statement that is at the bottom of the
Oh,
CM
yeah.
to our
Oh,
official
no,
town
those are
website?
separate. Oh, did you send me?
No,
No, they're separate.
Chris sent this out, sent
Oh,
out the.
FYI,
yeah,
okay.
it has reference to
Do you
a,
want us to talk about it?
yeah, I can, yeah, right. Yeah, the, police department has an email, statement at the bottom of theirs that, says this email may contain for official use only or public safety sensitive information, then they reference, the, Electronic Communications Privacy Act. And it basically just says that if you weren't the intended recipient to destroy it, don't forward it.
But the problem with that, if you're not the recipient,
If you're not the intended
Because-
recipient.
emails fall under the right to know request.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but this is,
Just saying, if you send it to somebody by mistake.
yeah,
please
if you
destroy
are not the intended recipient, you are hereby notified that any retention, dissemination, distribution, or copying of this communication is strictly prohibited
I couldn't
and
see
may be
where it was.
unlawful. But I didn't know if
Just go get
that
a gun and shoot us.
act that's referenced here may only apply to, Homeland Security type stuff,
Yeah,
or Dunbarton
There's
5
a lot of those generic type of.
So I don't know.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, I know, we have them at work too, and a lot of it's, just, protocol, but, I saw that and I wondered if we ought to be doing
I
it.
wonder how much they really stop anyone from doing anything with those things anyway, but.
Probably nothing, but it's just the idea, it makes people think.
Ask your lawyer, does that.
Yeah, I don't know that, Hillary Clinton had this on those 30,000
Good.
emails. Hmm.
Could be sitting.
Delete, forward.
He said, I was only quick about that.
Hillary Clinton,
That's what I
Yeah.
asked him.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
Should I keep it?
yeah, well, yeah, if you
It's
wanna
part
get
of the
that
box.
information
Yeah,
on the
I know.
bottom, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we could definitely look into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that might be a question,
another policy,
I don't know, but it might be a question for the, New Hampshire municipal people.
Yeah,
yeah.
They might be able to answer that real quick.
We'll have to table it and revisit it.
Yeah,
There's
that's
too much
fine.
going on.
Yeah.
put it in the parking lot.
I know.
Email from Lean from, a request to meet with us from a concerned citizen that she brought up. It's just all the emails and letters. We've already read most of them, if
Is
not
this
all
for
of them.
the, traffic thing?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
given him responses like
Alright,
You
3
coming
times.
in?
Yeah,
Well,
the
now he is, the 14th.
14th, next week.
Hopefully
And how many
State reps-
departments we got coming in?
The rest
hopefully
of
the state reps are leaving,
Why are they
So-
coming in?
because
They
They
invite
wanna
themselves.
introduce
That's
themselves.
next week?
next
Oh.
week I tried to
I
get him
asked
to
her,
come to.
I asked her to call them and see if we can put them off to the 21st. Cause they're kinda loaded. Cause if they get here, they're not gonna leave for at least a
Oh,
half
no.
hour.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
call
and they'll
them.
have the
I'll
media
tell
with
them
them
that
too,
you
to
have
be sure.
questions for them,
Yeah.
so you would like more time, and next
Exactly.
Thursday's not good. So I'm gonna try to push them off to the following week.
Because I mean, I know there's a number of bills that are going into the legislature that I have some questions on. For them.
I was reading it yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, we ought to bone up on that so we can ask them questions about that stuff.
I just threw it away.
Oh, we got it electronically, I'll send it to your email.
Yeah,
Do that.
send it to Alice and she'll print it for them. Just a Flintstone.
Alright, we got a petition warrant
But the
article,
only thing is brain
SB2.
isn't working.
Oh, it's always working.
So, just give
Yeah,
it-
great, yeah, we have to put that in.
Yep, so you're aware of it.
You don't have to recommend it, but you can
Yep.
put
No.
it in.
We'll put it
And let's see, we got petition,
SB2?
then we got another 2 petition warrant articles.
Oh,
Here's a
that's-
second copy of that, SB2 one.
Oh, that's the one that Linda verified the signatures, that's why.
Yeah.
She put it in.
Um, And you're still checking on the validity of the
Yep,
format,
I'm
right?
waiting for it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the question, and, the second one,
Yep.
which is,
Alright, she inquired on the two from Ralph there, one is, regarding basically a policy, and the other one is a tax cap. Tax cap is worded properly, the other one is that, is advisory only, and suggests, contact legal counsel, because it may be one of those warrant articles that can't be legally enforced on us,
Ouch. Okay.
just to give you a heads up.
So this one.
I didn't get that.
The one regarding the surplus one as a policy question, this,
DRA says it might be advisory only, she can't
Yeah.
enforce it.
Yeah, there's certain things you can't force selectmen to do.
Yeah.
So that's what we're.
Basically, the selectmen are doing what we're asking for
Right.
now already.
But
I
you
just
can't-
wanted to see if we can continue that
Right.
when this board is no longer
Yeah,
here.
that's what we're
we
questioning.
can't bind a board like
You might
that.
not be able to do that, so
Yeah.
they're asking for a legal opinion on the wording.
It's like actually the one with the purchasing policy warrant article that happened back in the early 2000s. Chances are that one actually probably could also, I think is one of those that can't be legally enforced on us, even though the town voted to have a purchasing policy.
Yeah,
It's up to us to decide if we want one or not. The selectmen haven't, agreed to continue with that, but if we wanna do away with it, we could, in theory. But it doesn't make any sense not to have one. So, but just because the town, whether it's petition or otherwise, just because the town votes on it doesn't mean we have to abide by it. It's not what they call a legal warrant article.
Is the school bound by any of this?
Which
not
one?
unless they get the
It's
petition
gotta be on
warrant
their
articles
warrant, it's
there.
gotta be on their warrant too, they're a separate board.
So the,
Get them into it.
so the cap to the budget would only be.
Only apply to the municipal portion,
So why not the school?
He
but that has to
submit-
go to a
I
separate.
know, but why not petition the school?
I am.
Oh, okay, thank you, excellent,
At first he was doing both,
good answer.
then they told him he couldn't, so.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
So, that's the mailbox. Yeah, you can put that in the top of the mailbox too, there's that.
Okay.
Alright, anything else for the go of the order, Clean?
No, this one.
E-Reg is active on the website now.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out, that's what I heard.
Where did I see that? I think.
He told you that,
You went online.
he said that.
You went online?
You went on,
Yeah.
yeah, you were on the town website.
He went online, let's put that in the
Tonight,
minutes.
you mean?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that tonight.
Oh, you didn't see it
No, I
tonight?
saw it somewhere.
No, I told you, I said, geez, it says live or something, or,
Yeah, so-
and I said, is that for real? And I said, I gotta ask Linda, cause I didn't wanna go in there and poke around, but.
Yep, yeah.
Yes, it
I know
was.
I saw it
Go
somewhere.
in and poke around. So,
Click, I wouldn't change it,
I had something else on my mind, I just can't think of it, like my brain dead, so. I'm good, for you?
I got, one quick question. On the Board of Assessors budget, on that computer support, okay? You add this from Vision,
Yep,
and it says,
it's June to July.
right, but it says it's 37 for a single user and 55 for 2 to 5 users.
We have two.
Right, so my question is, who's the two?
There's actually 5 stations set up with it, but we can use 2 at the same time.
So we only have 2 licenses, so what you're saying.
Yes.
So
We
2
have-
people can be logged on, Ted, that's all. Even though you
At
have
the same
5
time.
workstations, only 2 licenses.
It allows us to get support from
Right.
multiple
So you can be,
people.
you can have, on those 5.
Okay, I was
workstations,
just curious,
yeah.
who needed to have Vision on their computer?
All of us. She answers the phone with questions, Joe Marie enters deeds, I answer the phone. He enters, building permits, all of us use it.
Okay.
But the two people, that allows two people, like, say,
Right,
Allison's
be
getting a
on at the
phone
same
call
time.
and then looking up something and Steve's on it doing the
Yeah.
building permit stuff, 2 are on at the same time.
That's the stuff back for Wayne.
Okay, then I found out that we bought a computer for the treasurer to use. And I know she had it and she bought it back as the software,
It was getting set up by Jim.
right, but it came back to us, right?
It's in the vault.
I don't think she ever took it out of the building. She got it, a username and a password set up, so that she could
Okay, so
log in.
we bought her a computer, we got all the software, so it's all ready to go.
I'm not it may be 95%, I can't remember, she
Why-
was talking to the
why-
tech.
Alright, my question is, why is it sitting in the vault?
have to
I
ask
would've
her.
thought the first of the year would've been the ideal time for her to start using it.
Makes sense.
Well, I think if we get reconciled through December, when we're waiting for the statements to come in, any day now, would be the ideal time for her to start.
Get them trained.
Okay, are you gonna see her tomorrow?
I hope so,
Can you ask her when she's gonna start using
I will.
Cause she agreed to use it,
Mhm.
she had no problem.
Just gotta get her trained. But I know we get the laptop for her, but all things being what they are, wouldn't it behoove us maybe where she has her own computer at home, just get her a VPN so she actually uses our server here? Would be,
Why can't she use our computer with a VPN?
Mm.
she could.
I mean, I would be more comfortable with her using town equipment.
Yeah, and one of the reasons, cause we want her to use our software, so.
Well, she would be, it's on our server. Basically, what she does is she's logging in from home
Right.
to here and using
Yeah,
it.
use our,
But there was a reason we wanted her to have a
Better just be
town
cheaper
computer.
No, there
in the
wasn't
long
a
run
reason.
for us.
maybe,
We were originally going with a VPN to have her log in from home and use our software on a station.
Okay, and what happened?
You said, let's buy her a laptop.
Right, and
So
I
I
think
ordered a
wasn't one
laptop.
of the arguments was that if somebody uses a personal computer for a town business?
yeah, that was one of the concerns we had.
Yeah, that was, well, that's if she's
Yeah.
using,
No, but if she's using a VPN, she's not using her computer, she's using our
yeah,
computer.
her computer is just being a,
It's
Yeah,
just a
hers is
window
dummies.
for her to
Dummy
link into
terminal
our
is all it's
computer.
being
Yeah.
done,
That's the way that works.
right.
I mean, technically, if you say that, Allison should be using our computer. A lot of people should be
There's
using.
nothing on our computer that we wouldn't worry about law enforcement looking at, so.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
but that's not the issue.
that's not the issue.
Right.
What is the issue? Why wouldn't you want your computer?
Cause your personal
Because
computer,
it's
if
personal.
you're using your personal computer, it's subject to any right to know claim that gets
Exactly.
put in. So if somebody puts a right to know claim, they're gonna come snap your hard drive and you're not gonna see it anymore, it's gonna be gone. So I mean, that's the danger of using your own stuff versus
Oh, you
something
might get
that
it back,
belongs.
but it'll be for, won't be
Yeah.
for a while,
Well, and it won't look the same.
yeah.
I'll see if I can get her to start using it.
But if you're using town equipment and then they want it, it's town equipment, so now you don't have any liability to
But I
the,
mean, I guess my
to
question
her.
is, why would we wanna buy a laptop just to have a dummy terminal for her? When she could just use her home, I mean, we could all do that at home, get everybody VPNs and passwords. And that way, when we're doing, whether it's cemetery business, or
Right.
razor business, or fire department business from home,
I like
there's-
that idea.
they'll
I
log-
do, I think
they'll
that's a
log
good
in.
idea personally, I don't have enough.
Because that way
I
they're
don't-
logging in using
Yeah,
our
I
system,
think it's a great idea,
and that way it's all contained on ours, it's not on their own personal
Right.
ones, and
yeah,
emails and everything.
and then your
think
backup, which you
That's
don't
what
have
her
now.
argument was with that computer though, is that if you guys bought her a computer, that nobody else would be able to use it.
Well,
Because she has secure numbers,
right,
secure access.
Well,
you
she
can
would
do
have that
She had
though.
some security issue.
Well, cause I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I mean, if all we have to do is get her a VPN and password so she can work from home on her computer on using our system here, we already have a computer for John. We don't have to go buy him another one,
Right,
we've got one for him.
yeah, I don't know, I mean, me personally, I'd rather that she use town equipment.
I mean, I just don't see spending the money for a dummy terminal, it's,
Well, then get her one that's less expensive. If all she needs is that interface, then she doesn't need a schmancy,
it's
You
not, you only paid
just needs a,
$577 for it?
yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
$777 for the laptop.
but I mean, then there's no
You
sense
gotta
setting it
make
up
it-
with,
yeah.
there's no sense setting up with email or DSMI on it or anything, cause if she's gonna,
no,
if
have,
she,
if she
She
don't link
logs
into the
in
server,
to here, yeah.
yeah,
because if you load that up with BSMI, then she's got to come here and plug it in and
No,
download
Right.
it.
that's not
Yeah.
what we did, and that's
Yeah.
not, that's,
Yeah.
she has to use a VPN.
and I'm okay with people working remote, I don't have a problem with that either,
Yeah,
you know, but
absolutely.
it just needs to be done the right way.
No, you're saying we're not getting rid of her.
No, I'm just saying I don't necessarily agree
There
buying.
was some reason
a
why she
$700
wanted
dummy
a
terminal.
computer, I can't remember what it was.
Well, maybe what we ought to do is have, this conversation with somebody from True North
Yes,
to help us guide us the right way.
Yeah,
Why?
absolutely.
Cause he can give us the pros.
After I was ordered to order the computer, I
Yeah.
went to talk to Jim, and he said,
Yeah.
why are we buying her a computer?
Well, maybe he just needs to make us all feel comfortable that it's okay not to,
Mhm.
but give us the pros and cons of her having town equipment or not.
Mhm.
Give us the pros and cons, 'cause right now, I don't think it's a good idea for her not to have town-owned equipment.
My only concern with laptops, if you take them home, there's more chance of theft. And then where are we when they get stolen? A laptop,
Well, you have
We weren't
insurance for
buying
that
her a
purpose.
laptop.
that's what you told me to buy her, was
Yeah,
a
we-
laptop.
How
Well,
would I-
we're not gonna, she's not gonna have a whole computer system, you
No.
see.
But but if a laptop gets stolen, that's what insurances are for.
Yeah, but you get all your data on there.
Well, that's why, if you have it
That's
VPN'd
why
in,
I leaned
then you can back
towards
it
a
up.
stationary computer for Woody, so that
yeah,
they'd have to work at getting that computer out of
if
that.
they want it, they'll get it.
I know they will,
Yeah.
but it's easier to pick up, all they did.
It's outdated now, so.
They
it's
said-
It
not-
already is, you're right, before you even got it out of the box, my friend. Yeah, yeah, computers are outdated before you even get them out of the box.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, they're old news.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess, can we get Jim in here in the near
Oh.
future?
Jim or somebody from,
Maybe on the workshop day?
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, next Thursday is just gonna be ridiculous, but maybe the 18th.
Next Thursday.
every Thursday's ridiculous, how can you tell one from the other?
I just
I
hope
mean,
I
we
get
only had
sick
3
months.
departments here tonight, and it's already 10:30.
Yeah, I know, that's what I
Because
mean.
you guys talk too much.
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing this talking.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to give Jen a minute.
Okay, I got one more comment.
Alright,
Oh.
I think now is the time for us to start looking for to rent or lease or whatever, a sound system for town meeting. I mean, we're going 3 years now without being able to hear anything.
Oh, can we ask Fred to work on that?
Right?
Get Fred on that?
yeah.
You might
Either
be able to
that
find some.
or, I know, one time Tom Casano deals with, somebody that has some, so I'm not sure who.
Yeah,
it is.
well-
Malloy, sound
Yeah,
systems is a
Malloy.
good one.
Oh, Mike Boyd?
No, it's, no, it's, I don't know who
Malloy,
the
it's
people
just- it's a
are, but
company.
they're a company, they, big box truck loaded with
Oh,
gear.
yeah.
They'll set you up.
Right, but
They
we
can do
should-
video, audio, they do
Yeah,
it all.
but we should have that all lined up for a town meeting.
Okay.
You can ask, I think, ask Fred to take and see if he
Yeah,
can help us out.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, as moderator, I mean, he's gonna be the one using it, most of it.
We looking to buy one, rent it?
No,
Rent it.
no, just rent it for the night.
But you know what we'd like to have is,
Hearing aids?
well, that would be nice, speakers, that are up around the, you know, the head table so that we can hear what's going on.
Speakers? You guys can't hear what those
No,
people
No.
say?
no, what's
You can't hear a
happening
thing.
is
That's the problem.
speakers are even with us.
Yeah,
They're behind us,
So,
really,
yeah, so everything goes out,
yeah,
but nothing comes back.
but nothing comes back.
so what you need is like they do
This
for,
one's-
you know, rock bands where they have the little monitor speaker on the floor facing us, so we can hear.
Yeah, if somebody gets at the mic, no way you can hear what they're saying,
Right,
because all the sound's going out that
Yeah.
way, it's not coming to
it's all,
us.
it's all garbled, you
Yeah.
can't, yeah, it's difficult.
Exactly.
And then people get upset because we can't hear what they're asking us.
So what we're looking for really is to make sure that it's set up so we can hear and the audience. Maybe do that with a couple small
Yeah,
speakers on the
I know
floor.
that.
I don't have anything.
Alrighty. Public,
That,
go ahead, Ralph.
when you were talking about that $4,000 for that, utility portion of the rebill.
Yeah.
So, what has happened in the past? Has that happened in the past that they've
Yes,
got money? So, does it go into an escrow account?
no,
We don't
Can you
have-
get it to go into a joint escrow account so you're protected?
That's what we're doing now.
that's
That's
what we're
what we're
trying
trying
to
to
figure
do.
out.
It's gonna go into what
Either,
they call a
either
CRF.
change the contract to say, bill us 20,000 in 2020, but we don't want you to benefit from our
I am-
4,000 a year.
Yeah, I understand what you were saying, because there's no guarantee that it's gonna be 20,000. They're giving,
right.
offering you a prepay, which is probably a deal.
Yeah.
Which is
But
what
is
Tim
there a
was
way,
saying.
like pretty much all of us have trusted our bank to escrow our money for our taxes.
Yeah,
So, I mean, can't that same thing be done with it? You know what I
escrow,
mean?
the 4,000,
Yeah,
Yeah,
even that would work, yeah.
Mhm.
with
A
the
joint
joint,
escrow.
with a joint name on that
Right,
escrow,
yeah,
town
Dunbarton.
of Dunbarton
Yeah.
and whoever.
Good idea.
Sure.
So if something happens there, you are the owner of that account.
Yep.
Yep.
Good idea.
There's another checkbook for the treasurer.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'll look into that.
Okay.
It's a good.
I don't
So
know,
Sally go 11,000.
She wants to pay this.
it is better to pay a little bit at a time
I did
on
see
the
it.
way
Yeah.
and guarantee a price down the road.
Mhm.
But like, I agree with Ted, I wouldn't pay anybody $4,000 a year for something that may or may not be there 5 years from now.
None of us may be here 5 years from now, we don't know.
5 years.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
praying. I
I'm
got
gonna
the
hit
ticket
Power,
for
I'm
that
hitting
lottery.
Powerball. You
That's
kidding me?
mine.
I'll be gone.
Yeah, I already beat you to it.
Everybody's thinking that, so.
Everybody Woody.
Anything else, Mr. Calvo?
Nothing for me.
I'll leave the house
it.
unlocked and see
Woody?
you later.
Leo?
No.
Last but not least, Robert?
Hey, just one thing, I'll give you kudos for having an agenda,
Oh.
but I'm gonna add a little humor to this.
Oh, no.
Your timelines are real optimistic.
Yeah, I know.
He's told me that before, but you know what? They start talking, I can't control that.
You gotta
After all this time, she thinks you're taking a Justin by now. And
Just don't even put time on
You
it.
know,
Just-
it really makes it easy for us to follow you
Yeah.
there to see what you're discussing, cause sometimes you go into conversation on an item and we don't really know what you're talking about, but by following this, it gives us some
I'll
sense of
try to
what's
be
going on.
better.
Lean, just tell him time's up.
I know, I'm tempted.
We're gonna get you
Can I
a
get
bell.
fired for that?
We'll get you a bell, Wayne,
Do you really wanna know?
a timer. Alright, I'll make a motion to go home.
I'll second that one. All those in favor, get up and go home.
See if my husband will love me when I get home, or he'll divorce me.
Hey, one or the other, you might win.
I might not be there tomorrow morning. Why not? I gotta take my wife's car.
Alright, did you second that, Ted?
Well, you know, I'm gonna try to see if.
It just.
Do you have to shut this off before I unplug it?
Yeah, here, you gotta look at, remember this.
I'm done.
When
Right, yeah.
that